Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a affordable glowy skin makeup look, and this really has just been my go-to look when I have been going to class or just going out in general lately. So first I start off, of course, with moisturizing my skin. This is just a St. Ives everyday moisturizer. You can use whatever you want. This is just what works for me. And then I go in with L'Oreal's Magic Lumi Primer, which is going to give my skin that really luminous look from within. And it also just helps prolong my makeup and make it go on great. Now for foundation, I'm going in with two different ones. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and then the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundations. And really just because the Maybelline one is a little too dark for me right now, and also the L'Oreal Lumi one is going to give my skin an even more dewy finish, which is great for this glowing look. And so I'm just blending that out with my Real Techniques complexion sponge, which you've seen me do a million times. For brows, I'm going in, of course, with the e.l.f. Brow Kit in medium, and I'm just going to fast forward through this because this is basically in all my tutorials. Even though I will do an in-depth brow routine if y'all would like to see that. Yeah, so just let me know. Then I'm priming my eyes with the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and after that I'm going to set my eyelids with just a translucent powder. Any powder will work, just to make sure my eyeshadow or the bronzer that I'm going to be using goes on my eyelids super smooth and doesn't catch on to the wetness of the eyeshadow primer. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. My shade is in 15 Fair. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes, around my nose, on my forehead, around my mouth, and all those typical areas to highlight. And usually I would do my eyeshadow before I would do my concealer, but I'm not using any dark shadows in this look, so I just went ahead and did my concealer. To set the concealer I just put down, I'm going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I have a full review of this on my blog, which I can link down below in case you want to check it out. But I honestly just love this powder, and it feels so lightweight and just sets my makeup perfectly. But to set the rest of my face and just the places that I get oily, I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I'm just putting that on my forehead, on my nose, and on the sides of my nose, just to make sure I don't get more oily than I want throughout the day. To bronze my skin, I'm going in with the Old Faithful bronzer. This is the NYC Bronzer in Sunny, which is just a great matte bronzer. It is a little bit orangey, but I kind of like that to just really warm up my skin with. And so I'm just going to put that all over my cheeks and on my forehead, not really focusing on being too precise because I just want to bronze up my skin instead of contouring. Now moving back to eyes, I'll finish up the rest of my face later, but I'm just going back in with that Sunny bronzer and putting that all over my crease and just really blending this out everywhere, just to give my eyes a little bit of definition without too much eyeshadow or anything. For highlight, I'm going to first go in with this Colourpop Lunch Money highlight, which is more of a cream-based highlight, just as a base for the powder highlight that I'm going to use afterwards. I just said highlight like 20 million times, but you get what I'm saying. And also I'm doing this makeup in a really weird sequence, like face, eyes, but you know, you get the picture. So I'm doing that on the top of my cheekbones and on my nose and then on my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter and Radiant Lights, and this is honestly one of my favorite highlighters of all time. It's just so beautiful. It's like a champagne pink color, and I think it just looks great on all skin tones. So I'm just layering that on top of where I just put the Colourpop highlighter on my cheekbones, on my nose, and on my Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to go in and highlight my brow bone as well. And I'm doing my highlighter before my blush just so that my blush and highlighter blends in together seamlessly. For blush, I'm using the Jordana Coral Sandy Beach Blush Powder, and I just think this color gives a really complimentary flush to the cheeks, you know, when you're bronzed or you're using such glowy looks like these. For eyeliner, I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Precise Pen Ink Liner thing, and I honestly don't like this liner that much, but all my other ones are out, so I'm using this, but I am just drawing a small wing on the outer portion of my eyes, and I'm not bringing that all the way in to my inner corner, just to give a little flick to the outer corner, but not anything too dramatic. To add a little bit more to my bottom lash line, I'm going in with this old Maybelline eyeshadow palette I have and taking that dark brown shade and just putting that on my bottom lash line in the outer corner with just a small precision brush. To give my inner corners an even brighter highlight, I'm going in with the NYX Ultra Pearl Pigment in White Pearl, which I love this pigment so much. I mentioned it in one of my favorites videos, I think like my November favorites. And so then I'm going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which is just my favorite mascara right now, and it has been for the past few months. And I'm just coating on the mascara. Hey.
Hey.
Did you feel awkward?
Yep.
And that was Carla just walking in as I was filming a video, and she felt really awkward. And it was great. So I'm just doing my bottom lashes now. And then for lips, I'm going in with this Colourpop Lip Liner in Chai. I don't know, it's one of their new ones in collaboration with some Instagrammer or YouTuber. I'm not really sure who it is, even though I probably should know. But it's a beautiful, beautiful color, and I love to overline my lips with this and then put Cookie from Colourpop on top, which is a matte lipstick. And it's just a little bit lighter than the lip liner, but I think it looks great together. And a little tip to make your lips look bigger is taking your highlighter and putting that on the center of your lips, and then also taking a bronzer and putting that right underneath your bottom lip just to make them look plumper. And so that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next, and please like or subscribe. Bye.